Y'all, we running with the best stuff. Yep. Baby, we running with the best. Listen, I don't care. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. I'm like that old man that be dancing on Facebook, baby. I don't know his name. Don't let nobody tell you nothing, baby. We running with the best stuff. Baby, we roll it in. We roll it in from the side of the diagonal with the best of them. Listen, we cutting in on the deal. Listen, I know you used to eating that whole meal by yourself, but baby, there's been a change. You gonna have to bring some of that meal coming like this. Yeah. Baby, we on the diagonal, we cutting in. Baby, they've been dropping this hot content from every channel I go on. Baby, this content is hot. Everybody's dropping it like it's hot. Baby, this is exclusive, baby. This is World Star. This is Premiere. This is Premium. Oh, it's all of these things. Oh, my gosh. So listen, y'all, I don't know why this is funny right now because it's not a funny matter, but we'll get to that part then. But right now, we're going to have a little fun tonight. Baby, back to what I was saying, baby. Baby, they dropping it like it's hot on every channel. This here business here, I know you, shut up and come out. Listen, baby, I'm the one with the news. Either click off. Baby, we go when I say we go. Baby, they dropping the baby Pastor John, the one that got caught with the tranny that had the bow tie on the back of his pants and the suit and the jacket. He drops a YouTube video, baby. He speaks up. Oh, baby, we in here, baby. We riding front, baby. We sitting ringside, baby. Order them steak and crab legs, and baby, keep them bottles coming all night, baby. Listen, I got the wristband on my hand, baby. Baby Tyson bought it. Tyson paid for the meal, baby. We sitting ringside. So listen, y'all. Pastor John drops a YouTube video about being caught with the trans. So listen, baby, I hate to say this, but we in this bitch. Oh, we all over the place. Oh, baby, we got the place covered. Baby, they dropping it like it's hot on every channel I go to, baby. So we want to drop it a little hotter, drop it like it's hot over here and put a little sizzle on it, you know. So everybody in their element, they dropping this. So, you know, I'm over here getting hot about the thought of it, and I'm dropping this. So listen. Pastor John drops a YouTube video about being caught with trans. So if y'all haven't seen this, I did a part 1 to this. Go back and watch, even though I didn't label part 1 because I didn't know it was going to be a part 1 because I didn't think, you know, the guy was going to show up, but he did. So, go through and see that and then come back to this. I would prefer you to. You don't have to. A lot of people watch the second part but don't watch the first part, you know. But it's more juicier on the first part. They impatient people. I see you. So listen, y'all know the one I told y'all about, the pastor that was meeting up with the tranny at the hotel like 5 times a week, and you know the rates. What's his name? Pastor John. You know the rates. $125 for 15 minutes. That's some hard straight bow. That's some straight construction work. 15 minutes making that kind of goddamn money. That is some goddamn hat on, boots on, Timberlands on. That's a different type of on, you know. So he drops a video, right? And so with the video he drops, here you have, in front of the whole wide world, Like I'm out here with my damn head going all over the place. You have a black pastor that's been outed because he didn't have any money. He had his pockets turned inside out with lint. He didn't have any. He thought he was on the house tonight because he gave you $200 before, and you only charge $125. So here you have this pastor, right? He's sitting on the screen, black guy. He's crying. And so he tells his story, right, about getting caught with the trans. So he was saying, he's had some things in his life that he's been running from. He's had some issues, that he hadn't addressed, and, he was saying, being a preacher, being a pastor, how people forget that they're human too, and yeah, it sounds like I'm getting gushy, but I back it up. And he was talking about, he said, I messed up. He said, I messed up. So he started running the tender vittles, about the story and, about, getting caught or whatever, right? So I listened to the story. I'm going to go back and listen to it again, because I might do part 3, 4, 5. This is juicy here. Maybe we run it with the best of them. And so, you had this black man sitting in front of the screen. He's crying. He's talking to the whole wide world about him getting caught with this trans. But he says, I messed up, and he owns it. And you had this black man crying. That's what I really keep seeing here. You had this black man crying. And so he talks about, there were some things he needed to address in his life that he had been running from and this and that. Okay, so I watched the whole tender video. Okay, I go under the comments because that's the after party. So I go in the comments, some people, saying good things, some people saying bad things, but then some people saying, well, he only came on here because he got caught, he got exposed or whatever. That's the only reason why he came on here or whatever. But in my mind, I see a black man on the internet crying. And so I just want y'all to know what I see, what I'm seeing out of this on the internet. I see a black man crying. So under the comments, some of the bad things that they were saying that stood out, they were saying like that he was only admitting this because he got caught. Some people was like, why is he even dropping the video? Nobody even knew what his face was because he had his face covered up. But see, in his community, in his town, them people know him. Listen, you don't live there. Slide over. So he already knew he was exposed, so he just brought it out because he's on that type of time. So he had to bring it out that way. He ain't no small fry because he knows it's going to expand like Eddie Lowe. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And so people under the comments were saying, the ones I gravitated to, they made a comment and they said that he's only, a lot of them were saying this, majority, he's only doing this video because he got exposed. If he hadn't got exposed, he would have kept doing it or whatever, right? Right. So those are the ones that I had gravitated to about this pastor. But keep in mind, all I can see is a black man crying. And so let me say this. I'm not taking up for the pastor, but I am telling you the pastor's truth. How about that? So, first of all, I want you to look at the black man crying in this connection. Let's get connected with this black man crying, right? So, oh God. A black man, he already has strikes against him being black. And then, this is just the thing that connected us also to the comments that they were saying that he was only doing the video because he got exposed, and that could be true. I'm not knocking none of it, and I'm really riding with you on it. But the truth remains is I was looking at a hurt man that somewhere in his childhood that had been hurt. And he growed into a man's body, but he never did grow into a man. Like there was something that was neglected, a urge of him to be himself. But the thing is, he can't be himself. And I keep telling the world this. Black men cannot be themselves the way everybody straight think they can be themselves. It's not that easy. He black, he got that against him. And then if this is what he like, he got that against him. Well, that hurts him because now that might get into his finances of how much he makes. That might put a cap on things because this is the way it is. Then he faces hate crime because this is the way it is. He gets killed because this is the way it is. There's a lot being on the table with a black man coming out. There's a lot riding on the table. Then the people in the street saying what they saying. There is this thing that come on out, people respect you for who you are. Some will and some won't, because guess what? And I know this is for a fact because everybody don't live by your creed. Everybody don't live by my creed. Everybody don't live by their creed. See, it's a creed thing going on here. It's not that easy to just come out for a black man. But I had to say with this black man crying, whether he was on there because he got caught, and I believe that is mostly the truth. I ain't going to hide it. I want to make this known. I'm not taking up for him, but I'm taking up for the child in him. That's who I got. I want you to know, even with him coming on the camera, right, showing his face, that was a courageous move. As big and bright as I am right now with you all, if I got stuck in some dark shit that I didn't want nobody to know about me, I don't think I could face the camera. But if I have to get where I need to, I will. But I just hate you put me in this situation. So, this guy here, I'm assuming, from what I'm gathering, I'm not assuming, I'm telling the damn story. Get your shit together. This guy here is using his wife and kids as a cover-up because he's overdone it. He has 8 kids. He's overkilled the situation. And then he has the wife. He's never with the wife. He's at this hotel with this man 4 times a week. That tells me this man is gay. But the trouble he faced being gay if he exposes he's gay. I wish my father had built. There are women like this that have male components in the spiritual realm. Oh, please believe me. But I wish he would have built physical women where they could see these components that's going on with these men, because you wouldn't understand what a man goes through. Just not even with that factor of not even being known. They get killed. They get slung, they get hung, they get shot, they get, you name it, black men get it. Why add more fuel onto the fire? Rambling at this point. But I saw a courageous man, because I want to tell you something about a man. I wish God would have created women with male components. This is connected to the black man I saw crying on the screen. Let me tell you something about a man, baby. Man ain't gonna let you see him cry, baby. I don't give a damn what's going on. He ain't gonna let you see him cry. He ain't gonna tell you some things that did happen to him, because if he do, you won't look at him the same. It take a special type of woman. You're a special type of lady and a very exciting girl. It take a special type of woman. But men go through a lot of dark, deep secrets of what has happened to them. What somebody has done to them. Somebody invading their privacy. Somebody they trusted invaded their privacy. But you, their wife, how the fuck do he turn around and tell you some bullshit like that? They uncle coming in there 2 and 3 times a night and bust one in and busting up. Ain't nobody finna tell you no shit like that. They not finna do it. I just saw this child that was interrupted when he was on there talking. Fuck what everybody else is saying. I saw an interrupted child. Somebody invaded something he didn't even know was back there. God. And so that's kind of what he grown to know. He knew it wasn't natural and it was sickening, but what he I'm just not going to go on with this scenario here. I saw a wounded child on there, that pastor. So the fact that he even came on there and showed his face was courageous. And back to what I was saying. Let me tell you about a man. The man I keep seeing crying. A man ain't gonna let you see him cry. He ain't finna do it. A man ain't finna cry to his homeboys. He ain't finna cry to his woman. He ain't finna cry to nobody. He gonna soak in that shit. About what happened to him. And caused him to react and flip the way he then flipped out. So for a man to go on YouTube, a black man to go on YouTube crying about getting caught, I see the child that was on the bed. I'm going to just tell you what the fuck I see. I see some sickening shit. So somewhere Pastor John got disconnected because his second nature or his wild nature, because we are animals, whether people want to admit it or not, his wild nature took him because it was inflicted upon him, so he never got to know his first nature. He didn't even know his first nature existed. It's just one of those type of deals where what I saw when I went on the internet, I have no doubt about it. He's on here because he got exposed. But I'm going to tell you something about a man, baby. If a man crying, baby, that's some serious goddamn business. A man ain't gonna a man won't even let the dog see him cry. A man will go in the shower, baby, and cry and let his tears blend in with the water, baby. You ain't gonna catch him. No footprints involved. When he step out that shower, baby, and he's standing there for a long time with that white towel, with that soap, and he's soaking his feet, baby, somebody know this story I'm kicking right here. He stepped down on that white towel, baby, and he took his feet all the way down, baby. That man, tears, baby, weighing him down, baby. Dead weight, water, dead water, water is dead weight, baby. Okay, I'm just telling you about what I seen when I looked at the video that he dropped. I'm telling you who I was dealing with. I was right there when it all went down. Yep, so a lot of people say he's making this video because he got caught. I guarantee you that's what it is, but I'm also telling you that something sickening was done to that man. Something sickening done to a lot of them. But they scared to tell because these people threaten him and tell him, I'm going to kill your mama. I'm going to kill your daddy. And all of this bullshit. And they trying to keep from getting folks killed. But what they just don't know, a lot of times, they just try to keep you from calling. Hours. Thank you. They just try to keep you from calling the police. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. But I just want to, I didn't want to get on here, right? And I didn't want to make light of this. And I sure didn't want to run with the sheep, with the pack of these, not sheep, I'm the sheep. I got the hair to prove it. I didn't want to run with these pack of wolves, right? See, this is my thing. People always looking at what the hell somebody did, but they ain't looking at what caused them to do that or who caused them to do that. See, everybody gets, you know what? It takes a certain type of people to understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to get out of here. Burn, baby, burn. Got to keep burning.